Good evening, Moonscouts. I'm your troop leader, Bunnie, and welcome to Campfire Tales. Come sit close to the fire and listen to what I have in store for you tonight. The Rose Woman, written by RCain Tales. You have every right to believe me insane when I tell you my story, friend, but I insist you hear the entirety of it. Every night, I wake from my midday sleep and wake with a pistol to my head. One of these days, I think I might even pull the trigger. I just need someone to hear me tell my dying truth. The full, ugly truth, no matter how disgusting it makes me appear. By all means, order another drink on me. What good are the debts of a dead man? Do you see that building there, just out the window? The one hidden from any light, covered in sheets of white paper as if under construction? It's a private bar, and one of which I was a member. That is where I met the Rose Woman. Don't ask me her name, lest you go looking for her. Simply understand that this was a woman to bury all others with her sheer beauty. Delicate white skin, rosy red hair, and long black nails like poisonous thorns. I was captured as easily as a fly to honey, and so desperately desired to have her, but I wouldn't dare approach. Yes, I am a coward, though you can tell me after if you consider it a blessing or not. Another man fell for her, and he was far more bold than myself. I felt such a burning envy rise in my throat as I watched his fingers glide through her hair, and her fingers caress his chin. When they shared a small kiss, I examined every inch of her body in which that each piece belonged to me. Her legs, her waist, breasts, arms, hairs, cheeks, and lips. They should have been mine. It is quite mad, I know. Excuse me while I take another drink. You've been to the beach, a short walk from here, I presume. Off in the distance, to a secluded shade along the shore, there is a tall wooden post, thick as a tree, though not much taller than a man. That is where the Rose Woman led her man. That is where I followed closely and discreetly. It was dark then, with barely enough light from the street to discern where the water met the sand. I remained hidden from the two inconvenient hiding places, and kept a safe distance, though not so far that I would be robbed a moment of this woman's beauty. What did this man have that compelled her to choose him, I wonder? He is no more impressive than any other I saw. But I forget myself again. It's just that in this moment I could appreciate her so much more in the dark. The way she walked, the way she kissed this man. I was mesmerized and longed to feel those lips against mine, whether she wanted it or not. They arrived at the wooden post, and I found a secluded corner to conceal myself. She used a discarded rope to tie him to the post, and he didn't seem to struggle at all. How could I blame him for being so agreeable to her particular fetishes? I may have even been willing if she tore my shirt apart the way she did this man. For a creature like that, I might have accepted anything that she had in store for me. I was even further excited when she began to strip bare. Soon, she had nothing before the man but bare skin and a knife, which she cut along his chest. He clearly expressed some pain, though attempted to hide it for her sake. She didn't touch him again, however, and took the bloody knife with her as she waded into the ocean. When she was waist deep in the water, she knelt down until her head went under. She resurfaced soon after with the knife washed clean of blood, brushing the hair from her face. Upon reaching the shore, she knelt down toward the ocean, with the knife buried in the sand. The man only now began to struggle, and I felt myself somewhat unnerved, barely distracted from the Rose Woman's naked form. The ocean began to turn slightly against the tide as a figure stirred just above the surface. He struggled furiously then, calling frantically for her to let him free as a serpentine creature slithered onto the shore. Its yellow eyes glowed like starlight, glaring at the meal the Rose Woman had so courteously wrapped for it. The serpent stood erect, nearly 10 feet above the man, not counting the immeasurable length that remained underwater. With an ungodly sound, it hissed like white-hot metal drowning in cool water, and struck in an imperceptible instant. The kill was instantaneous, or at least, by God, I hope it was. There was nothing left of the man but a lower husk of entrails and blood. You may very well find the fang marks on that post today. By all means, take a walk along the beach and see for yourself. Just a moment, friend. She's here. The Rose Woman herself. Don't stare so obviously now. She is beautiful, isn't she? But I know her treacherous ways and the god she serves. He is Yig, the father of serpents. I have seen his depictions in the most ancient libraries, which date back to Old Valusia. Before the sinking of Atlantis, there was the kingdom of Valusia and Great Yig. Now she seeks to restore him and learn the secrets of the sorcerers before Stygia. You must not fall for her trap. She is like the harlot atop the Babylonian Hydra. It's riddles, I know, but I see the lust in your eyes, and I must speak quickly. Don't go near her, please. Don't leave me. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, Moonscouts. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Camp Brightmoon. And don't forget to hit the little bell button so you don't miss any new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of those links will be in the description below. And we have a Camp Brightmoon Patreon page. So thank you so much again, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!